fan in the bedroom, fan in the bathroom, fan in the kitchen, air conditioning fan in the bedroom. 4 fans. Yay! Okay, let's get on to the preliminaries. In the preliminaries, I'm going to doing National 86, League 50, Hockey 67, more or less, let's say 72 on ice, right? 72 on ice. 6 is a representation of 2. It is the half-life. 2 times 2 is 2. And 4 in the corners and 4 halfway. 6 is a halfway. 6 is a halfway because of my next design. And, boy, oh boy, I already can't find that next design. Yeah, I got it. Next design is over here. In this design, first off, I'm going to show you that each of these areas has a block of 4, a block of 4, a block of 4. There are a total, I'm just going over the telephone face right now, or the calculator, in 9 positions, okay? I'm not going to use the 0, okay? I'm not going to use the 0, which is position 10. It's position 10 because once you have 2 squares, you automatically have 18. You can't have one part of something. You have to have the whole part of the area space because everything was made that way, okay? So you have now 4 areas. I create 9 out of the 4 by introducing myself into the center area. So now I have 4, 2, 1, and 2. I and I. Creation of 5. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. Foxhole in the sun. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. I took, out of the area here, I split north, I split south, I split north, I split south. This 4 and this 4. This 4 over here, this 4 over here, and this 4 over here, okay, got taken into this world over here. This world, okay, grabbed 2 from the center, it grabbed 1 from the center, and it grabbed 2 from above. So it's 4 and 2, 6, 4 and 2, 6, 2, 2, and 1, enveloping this area over here, 9, 9, 9, and 9, in which 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all in the center area, but everybody owns one. Twist tied, the diamond ring over here. The strings on a piece of wood. The strings on a piece of wood take up a value of, let me change my page. I want to see if I have the impartial and the partial circle. You see, each box is actually a circle in its own. It's nothing because it doesn't have a heart. Its heart will only get cut in half and is created by more than one area. When I crisscross and create the X, I get the heart. But once I create the X, I now create 10 because it takes 4 of these, okay? 4 of them on the outside, but I need 4 of them on the inside because it's made up of quarters. It takes 4 quarters to connect one whole. The value of this 4 quarters in whole equals to the total value of 35. The reason it equals to the value of 35, because when you go to the roulette wheel, it's C&E, it's 35, it's Earth, creation, C&E, any craps, C&E, value of any craps, and the electric company and waterworks. How many times does it pay out? In order to have to encompass this area with 2 circles, I must create this showing half-life on the other side, right? Half-life on the other side. It will take 3. When you have 1, it says I have both sides that own the 2 homes. When you have 1, that is an 8 to 1. I own the heaven of what is 35 to 1, 3 and 5. This one, okay, is 8 to 1, 0 and 8, meaning I am the area on the cross. It is both cross. It is both cross. Through it and through it, it is the heart of 4 areas. 4 area hearts. Back on the next page. Is it backwards or forwards? Oh, hogwash. 4 areas. 4 areas. 4 areas on the inside. Okay, right? This area is 17. Sorry, this area, okay, is 17 to 1. Here, where it takes up the 4, the center on line, okay, is 8 to 1. 8 to 1. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 32, the doorway. Inside, okay, there's 17 to 1. The one spirit of the gateway. 68, 51, 68, 85, Mars connected to DC. On the outside, 8, 32, the doorway to BC. BC, DC, AC. Till you get all these right, I need an electrician. I need an electrician and a painter. I want to know who's going to mix and match my paints. May as well go to one of them stores, right? I don't want to mention any in case we got to do some advertising. So we're going to get on to the next one over here. And in this one over here, we're going to show you all the designs. In order to create your first eye, this is a complete box. This is a complete box. I used 4 to complete the total area in order to get the center space. This center space here will be chopped off into 4, and then it will separate just like this one when it breaks up into 9. I need all these 4 here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I have a total area space of birth, adding on the outer barrier, right? It's just like somebody builds outside my house, I open my door, I can't get out. Inside of here, okay, inside of here, okay, we create what is supposed to be the H, but it's not the H because I have real no center. There's no center. The only way to get a real center is automatically to draw that line. Now, is that the real H I want to see? Or is this the real H I want to see? Because now it has the total space in order to create that. Otherwise, I create X and X, and X and X. This and this are the same over here, right? Is that what I'm doing right now? This over here and this over here. Oh, let's use it for the other one, excuse me. See, because it's two of them. How can I tell you this? Yes, I put a straight line this way. See, I put a straight line this way, and the straight line goes through over here, and over here, and over here. And I create the H and I. I don't create this I create this I. See this H? See the distance I need? In order to get these two here, I automatically need this one over here. These two and these two will connect these two. So I need 2, 4 to connect 2 and 2. 2, 4, 2. When I connect these, I'm connecting numerological area spaces. Here's 9, 1 and 9 crisscrossing. Crisscross everything through 5. Now, this is the roulette wheel. In the roulette wheel, okay, this area over here that connects these 4 areas, and each area is 4 blocks, A, B, C, and D, or A, B, B, and A, if you want to look at it that way. A, B, B, and A, because C, wouldn't it be on the line? Right? So then what you now do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 42 wagers in which you cannot wager, a complete wager, okay, on the line of 0 or double 0, and the line of 34, 35, 36, because then you'll be counting the out. The inside of the board ends at 33, and the inside of the board starts at 4. 4 and 33. When we go 4 to 33, we must take out the total value of 34, 35, 36. 4, 5, and 6 equals to 15. 30, 30, 30, 105. The hand of God is removed. Plus 6, right? Plus 6. 105 plus 6. 111. 37, 37, 37. 110 stories and the roof of the Twin Towers. 220, plug me in, eat. Ponder and egg, electronic, the bones of the angels. The stripe, the top hat, the Mexican, going around the oceans, living somewhere in between. When we say I this way, this I and this bet at 35 to 1, this would be a 17 to 1 bet. This is a 17 to 1 bet. But this I over here, okay, which shows more of a greater distance, okay, is an 8 to 1 bet. So here's a 17 to 1 bet equaling to Q, or an 8 to 1 bet equaling to H, Q and H, 88. Position, now we want position, right? Center area space, 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How do we share this? Now I'm not gonna get into that splitting up anymore. What I do want to show is a little design I just made, and I mentioned how and if you don't have this and this with the center lit up, you don't connect the I. You only have a T, T and T, 2 sides without the center. 2 sides without the center. Here you have H. When you have H, you have T. Ha! We lit up the center. 55 lights up the center. C&E, any craps, electric company. Area space, area space, area space, area space, area space. When you run this line all the way down, do I come perfect to cutting into the next line? I cut perfect into the next line. Here is my big ace, and I cut halfway in the square. And now how many games do we want to make? 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, 4 games? Or is it from here we start the games? Where do we start to create this, and where do the numbers evolve? Because without this, there's nothing. You have to put, remember, it's always in the heart, in the middle, into this. You have to put this element in inside its area to work. But I guess these are all fold downs, so the actual shape will look like the stop sign. This might be just a finger pin in the middle, or I don't know, maybe the 5 fingers. I don't know. I don't know what but this is A, 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. Now the question is, can we make any more aces? So I'm going to take the camera off over here. And I don't like to cut into my design. I'm going to have to take a picture of it the way it is now. Oh, it's not letting me take a picture. Wow, it usually lets me take a picture while it's like this. Should I get my camera out? Yeah, I'm going to get my camera out here. And yes, I see, McRaw, war. Yes, war, McRaw. The calming eyes. Yes, the calming eyes, the swirling mind, the oscillating mind. I just did that and I drew that. It's like this and that, like 2 sides of the alphabet going around this way and then going around this way, the alphabet. Say cheese. Cheese. Oh, I wanted to take off the Can't get that to work. So, okay, so this is what it is. Now we're going to get the other one. We want to see, we're going to get one of them that connects here. I'm going to do it very lightly using this, okay? And I'm going to show you the A, okay, on the inside. The A on the inside. The obligation I have to draw. The obligation I have to draw. So here is the obligation A I must draw. And see the way it goes up? I don't need any of this. I don't need my sex. There's a space between my legs. There's no space between my arms. There's space between my legs. So what we're going to do right now, look at that, my tail, eh? Oh, boy. So now we have this. Now, where do we cross the line to create the A? Now, I'm assuming we would want to cross it here, right? So we would cross it right over here as the first marking. And then I'm assuming, where would I cross it again? I'm assuming I'd cross it right over here for the second one. And this would be what this has to be. And the next one, once this overlaps this way, I must flip it over and go the other way. Then I flip it over. Maybe I'll go this way and this way. I don't know if I can go 3 ways at the same time or just 2 ways. Because once I go 2 ways, these legs are now on this side. So if I would do it this way right now, if I want to do it this way, what's going to happen to this leg? You see, I did it from up here, right? All the way down. Now we're going to do it from this side. What if I did it all the way down? Let me see. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, and all the way up, down, 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 down. And then I would do that over here, and then I would do that over here, and that's what this would look like. Right? That's what this would look like, this over here. Now let me show you something else about that design. I want to show you that design. Hold on, I'm not sure if I'm going to have the right one. I'm going to try and show you. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. See, when we do this, right, and we follow the lines, right, and we follow the lines, and we follow the lines, and we continue on with following the lines, right? So we follow the lines, and 1, 2, 3, 4, I follow the lines, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just following the lines. I'm following the line, right? I'm following the line. I'm just following the line. The line goes straight up to here, and then I follow the lines, and then that becomes that. And all I did was follow the lines. This one is drawn square. This one is not. If you notice, this is on this angle from over here where the leg overlaps. What will happen over here? I do not want to complete this design, but this and this, depending on where you start it. Because if I start this star on an angle, more of an angle, you see this? Where does this block go on this? Does this block go over here? Right? Where does this block go? Where does this block go? I'd have to understand where this block goes. I don't remember. So now, this is my stop sign, right? So if this is my stop sign, I'd have one block there. Hold on. So how can we compare the two now? I went 2, I went 2, I went 2, 2, 2, 2 all the way around. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18. And over here, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 36 block over here. And over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the same block over here. But it's just done a little different by following the lines. Wow, I'm 17 minutes into this, and I don't even think I told you half of what I wanted to show you. So we're going to stop this video and make you come back for what all these totals look like. This is the design. I just want to tell you before I go. In between two numbers, right on a number is 35 to 1. 3 and 5 is 8. 35 plus 1. One chip you started with to get to 35 is 36. 35, 3 times 5, 3 plus 5 equals 23. 23 plus 35, okay, 23 plus 35, or take it as 8 equals to 43, but 23 and 35 equals 58. This one over here is 17 to 1. This one in the center is 8 to 1. So you have 8 to 1, 17 to 1, 35 to 1. The 17 to 1 will create 7 and 8, the gateway to Mars. 1771. building of the moon. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.